Coming up on today's show, we take a closer look at the technology here on campus. Stay tuned, you're watching ROR TV. Good afternoon, Oviedo. I'm Lillian Ray, and today is Wednesday, April 7th, 2021. Here on campus, technology is everywhere, but there are some classes that rely heavily on different software programs, some of which you may be willing to learn more about. For more, let's go to reporter Robert Bellamy.
Technology is used all around the world and in many places like our schools and in our classrooms. They're using programs like computers, cameras, Adobe, and more in our classrooms. In digital design, they use Adobes and computers to design logos and more.
In my class, digital design, technology is really what it revolves around. We have different programs that we use, different software. We try to keep up with the newest types of computers that we can use, that we're able to purchase at any time. And when it comes to like software and stuff, we're always changing. For example, we use the Adobe Suite, which is a business grade software and technology, and like every year that's updating, so we need to keep up with current trends. The biggest thing with technology though is you've got to be able to keep up with it moves, and it moves so quickly.
We all know newspaper and how it tells us the news and more, but how do they make it? In newspaper they use programs and printers and more to help them make the newspaper that we all read.
So we use technology a lot in the classroom for newspaper. We use our Mac lab, which is actually going to be behind the camera, which I'm sure we'll get some good shots of. But we use InDesign and the Adobe Creative Suite to produce our newspaper, which we produce about 12 pages every 6 or so weeks. We utilize a lot of Google Docs as well. We love Google Docs because it automatically saves, and we make sure to keep all our good work that we've worked on, and we don't lose any of it. We even use it in English for our testing and for eCampus. Has so many good features for it, for testing and for submissions for assignments, so we don't actually lose them in a turn-in bin, which we know can be a big problem. You don't want to work on something for so long and then have it be lost. But yeah, we use Adobe all the time in our classroom for newspaper and for Journalism 1. Right now they're making a magazine in InDesign. So a lot of students are figuring out how to just the beginnings of Photoshop, the beginnings of InDesign, which are industry standard across the board, which is how any magazine you see gets made.
Technology is used all the time now to help us learn and make new things, and especially in school. Classes like digital design and newspaper uses technology to help us make and do more things in the classrooms. With ROR TV, I'm Robert Bellamy.
Table reservations for the senior garden party are now open. You'll find the link and instructions on the Class of 2021 eCampus page. Please make sure everyone in your party has registered for their tickets and made their payment. Reservations close today, so don't delay. See Mrs. Finnegan with questions. This is the last week to order senior graduation yard signs, and they will not be available after this Friday. Each purchase helps support Project Graduation, so make sure to get one. Anyone interested in bowling for the 2021-2022 season who did not bowl in the 2020-2021 season should stop by Coach Waters' room 8202 as soon as you have a chance. Until tomorrow, we will be airing messages from the top 10 of the senior class. Today, we have one of two valedictorians, Rachel White.
Hello, Lions. In life, changes are inevitable. We can conquer them to accomplish great things. Between sophomore and junior year, I transferred from Spain's high school to Oviedo High School. There are many significant changes since there were different students, teachers, coaches, and staff. Change is often difficult, and so is this change. Leaving behind all my friends was definitely not easy, especially to go to a school in which I knew almost no one. despite all of that, here I am, making a top 10 speech about our ability to handle change. But we have all witnessed change firsthand in this past year. Due to COVID-19, many students switched to online learning. Several clubs have also used online formats more frequently to minimize risk, and sports have many new protocols implemented. That's a lot of change. So imagine adding the many changes that have occurred in homes and families. But despite all of this, Oviedo High School students have achieved a lot. In athletics, our swim team made it to states. In the arts, the Oviedo High School band had the second highest number of students who had all county. And in academics, 581 students were invited to the 4.0 luncheon. And those are just a few of the accomplishments that Oviedo High School students have. This speaks to the ability of all of us to face the challenges that result from change and still accomplish amazing things. Every single one of us can do it. Change is not always easy, but it is a part of life. Just as we dealt with the changes in this past year, we can deal with those that are to come.
That's all we have for you today, Oviedo. Seniors, remember to dress up as a senior citizen tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, go Lions!